Well, hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Valheim. So in today's episode, we're gonna build that building that I've been talking about like last episode and probably like forever over in the Black Forest. Over yonder past our first base actually. But before we do that, I would like to take you guys on a little tour into my new home here. I did end up deciding to move into here because it's such a nice building and I want to take advantage of it, so yeah. As you can see, I got into the Halloween spirit and planted a bunch of these things. They're very bright though, but I love them. They're so cool. And over here on the inside, we got the hearth, of course. I think we built some of it last episode. I don't remember anymore. But yeah, not a whole lot has changed besides planting a bunch of these pumpkins and adding some food. We got some rocks and stuff going. Yeah, the thrones are looking good. Pretty fancy. And inside of here, we got a little bedroom. I got everything I need for a solid health bonus. I mean, rested bonus. There we go. So we got a bed, we got a throne. The round table apparently gives the best bonus, so ended up going with that. And of course, you need a... what are these things called again? Jacuzzi? We're just gonna call it that. But yeah. Looking mighty fine, and I did end up being able to make one lantern. Amazing. So we got some light in here, so we're all good. But yeah, right now I got a 17 comfort bonus if I stand right here next to my bed. If I go over here, I think it turns into 16. So yeah, not perfect, but it'll do. The only thing that's really missing is a maple, of course, but yeah, it's not summer currently, so we cannot take advantage of that, unfortunately. But that's okay. 17 is pretty good. It's 24 minutes of comfort, so I'm happy with that. Alright, so I already brought over my one cart, and I need to bring over this one. If I can get it unstuck here. Excuse me, could you move, please? Get out of the ground. You know what, as much as I love this mod, the cart's getting stuck constantly is really annoying. Like, could you move? Why are you stuck? You're not supposed to be stuck. Maybe I can crash... oh, this one is stuck too. Just crash them into each other. Oh, yeah. That did nothing, apparently. Come on, move. There we go. Just have to tip it over. Alright, we're good. Onwards we go. Oh yeah, and also built this little thing, which is basically pretty much a straight copy from the one we built over there. So yeah, nothing too fancy, but it's a nice separation of like the areas. So I like it. One thing that is really nice that I'm so happy I took the time to do is making a road all the way over to there. Like I just have to follow this road and we should be good. So that is awesome. Right, we'll see you guys over there. Alright, here we are. So this is probably one of my favorite spots I've come across so far in this game, because I love this little pond here and then the road curving around it. It's so nice. Of course this is something I made, but it still looks so freaking good. Get rid of this here. So I think the spot we're gonna build in is right over here. And I thought I had an idea of what I wanted, but now that I think about it, I'm not really sure actually. So I think we're just gonna start building and kind of see where we go. I also brought over some crops over here because I want to bring some more color into this area because it's so dark always. And I think having these things like the seed crops, because they kind of look like flowers, I think that could look really good. And then maybe see if I can find some thistles as well, because they give up light. Those are really nice. Could potentially do some jotun puffs and stuff. And we're also gonna bring in some of these plains bushes as well. So yeah, thinking a nice little garden will add a nice little addition as well. So let's see. Let's oh, wrong button. We need to flatten this out a little bit. I think I want to take advantage of this hill here. So looking at this here, I think what I would like to do is do like a bottom floor of like stone, and then up this hill we'll start building out of wood. Yeah, I think once we start building it will start making a little bit more sense. But yeah, I think today will be a nice little opportunity to kind of bring you guys a little bit more insight into my thought process and stuff when it comes to building. Because usually I, of course, have like an kind of an idea of what I want to do, or I got some inspiration. But this time around, I couldn't really find anything. But I do have an idea of kind of the style that I want, which is kind of like a mix between, what is it called, Victorian and kind of like a cottagecore kind of deal. Gonna see if I can try to pull that off here today. It's definitely gonna be a bit different from what we've built so far, although it could potentially be similar to what we've built over at the Mistlands. Actually, let's go take a look real quick here. So maybe we can draw some inspiration from it. Here we go. So yeah, this is kind of a similar style that we're gonna go with today, but a little bit more advanced because this is a relatively simple building, to be honest. I mean, it still looks good. I'm still very proud of it. But yeah, I think we can definitely do better. Actually, I need to... I can come back for that. I was about to say I need to gather some more sap here, but we'll come back for that. Where is Forest House? There we go. Ah yeah, so I'm gonna take a minute to clear all of this out, and then I'll bring you guys back again for the next step. Here we go. I think I've cleared up just about enough space that I need, I think. Yeah, because we're just gonna need a little bit of space up here, and then of course down here we got a decent amount of space. Let's see. I think we're gonna have to flatten this out a little bit more over here. I want to create like a little bit of a cliff here. I think this should be alright. Actually, before we continue, I need to make sure this is the right height, because the bottom floor, let's see, I want to be able to go at least 3 high here. And then let's go ahead and bring these closer. Alright, let's see, does it line up if we place down a floor here? Ooh, so close. Looks like we need to go a little bit higher with the floor here. Oops, that's too high. There we go. This is just good enough, I think. Or does it need to be lower so that we can place down some flooring here with stone? You know what? I think this will be alright. Yeah. Alright, so let's see here. How do we want to do this? See, I think we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 wide on this one. And of course fill this in like so. I need to go back a little bit further. Right around here. Amazing. And 1, 2, 1, 2. So I think this little thing is gonna be kind of like a garage maybe. So let's see, let's go stack it up 3 high real quick. And see if this is big enough. Yeah, I think this looks alright. And then maybe we can do something like this. Get a nice little archway going. Like so, and maybe a couple of these on top here. Actually, I think we should go a little bit smaller with this. And actually, can I push this as well? Yeah, there we go. Maybe push this back again, straighten it out a little bit. Yeah, that looks alright. Yeah, I think I would like to have it like one of these log beams when it comes to the depth, I think. That's the word. Yeah, so we're gonna have to push this a little bit back. Over to here. There we go. Let's go ahead and put a floor down real quick. So then we can just slap these in. Let's see, and then on this side, I think we're gonna go... Let's go out by 2 here. Let's see, and then for this part, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. 5 wide. I think that will look pretty good. Let's see, and then over on this side, we're gonna go... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. How does that look? I think I like that, yeah. Maybe we'll end up going 5, but let's try 4 for now and see how that looks. Alright, I think the next thing we need to do is build a little staircase going up. So I think I would like to try... Let's see here. Let's do one staircase going sideways. And one of these things. You can just stack those up like so. Actually, no, let's do a straight staircase. Like that maybe. Yeah, that looks alright. Then maybe we can do, let's see, maybe like a porch. No. Yeah, we're gonna have to go out by 1 more. Like so. And then I think we'll turn this little front part into a porch actually. I do like the idea of having a porch. So... yeah. Fill this in. Let's see, I think I'm just gonna place down these things here. Yeah, something like that would look nice. And let's build a little railing going up. There we go. One more on this side. Let's take a step back. That is very important to do. Always take a little step back every once in a while to kind of make sure you like what you're seeing. And I think I definitely do. So that is good. Let's go ahead and connect this floor here and then see what we're working with. Alright, and then we go ahead and fill this in. I think we do need to raise the ground in some parts here. Let's see, can I find a higher point here? There we go. That's too much. Definitely need to make sure all the floors are blue, not green. That looks good, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and build a little railing over here. So that way we don't fall. Actually, I think I also want to have something like this over here. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Let's see. I'm gonna have to build some poles going down. Shall we do this wood or just a regular one? Let's try this and see how we feel about it. I think I kind of like that actually. Let's see, and I think I want to have a railing out of the core wood. Actually, never mind. That doesn't go well with this railing. Although then again, we could just replace that one too. Oh yeah, I like that actually. Nice. Okay, yeah, nice round railing. It is then. We could just use a big one then as well. I guess another nice thing is that these ones sit a little bit lower. So that is good as well. Alright, awesome. And then maybe we can have a roof here. Going down from this height, like right in between these two logs. Yeah, because if I put it below that, That's too low. So this might just be the perfect height. Let's see here, and then we'll place one of these down. And then maybe we can make a small little path going in here, like so. And then we can use the path, and then we can use the path option here to kind of make it smaller. It's a nice little trick that I learned recently. It's not 100% perfect, but you can make some pretty decent shapes with this if you are careful enough. Let's go ahead and curve it a little bit, like so. Maybe a little bit less. Kind of getting somewhere here. Need to create a little bit more space here. I think we're gonna have to hammer this down. Oops. There we go, that's better. See, maybe this will be a little bit easier if we lay down some beams first. See, I want to kind of go like this kind of shape here. A little bit smaller. See, this is kind of the shape that I'm trying to catch here. I think we're pretty close actually to that. Yeah, it's gonna have to adjust this a little bit more. Kind of like that. Then of course we need to cultivate a little bit. It's gonna overlap a little bit onto the path, but that's okay. No, not the rain. I think I might actually end up keeping these beams over here. Oh my god, I can't see anything. So lame. Alright, guess I'm gonna have to wait this storm out, guys. So I will be right back. Here we go. I love that Valheim has a weather system, but holy crap, it is so deafening sometimes. Anyway, I think I would like to go ahead and try plant some of these crops real quick. So we're kind of gonna do like a little mixture. So just gonna select a new one every single time I play something. It's been a while since I placed them manually, so I don't remember how much space there needs to be in between. This looks alright, I suppose. And needs more room to grow. But yeah, some of them might not make it. Like these two need to be replaced. At least this part is a little bit easier. Maybe we can do like rows of these ones. That might look pretty good. There we go. Oh yeah, and as you can see, I also planted a couple of these plane trees. So those are looking pretty good. Time to focus on the next level here. So of course over here, this is 3 wide, so we're gonna have to place these down. One more layer over here. Then over here we can place down a door. I'm gonna use the big ones because I don't like using the smaller ones, to be honest, because they're, yeah, like a as the name suggests, small. Alright, then we're just gonna have to bring all of these around. Of course, right here in the middle, we're gonna have to place down the 2 meter ones. Then we go all the way around. Gonna have to figure out something here for the back side because it is gonna look a little bit flat. Yeah, we'll probably come up with something later here, but for now, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and place down our walls. I think right here on this side I want to have 2 windows. Like so. Let's see, we'll do a window here in the middle. Might do a bigger window here. That could look pretty nice. Yes. And over here we'll do a little small window. Window on this side here. This is gonna be closed off. And this part is gonna be somewhat open. See, how do I want to do this? Thinking of using these things. Spam those on the front here to create those little nice arches. Then on this side we can do arches like that. Why? There we go. For some reason it was not lining up. Yeah, that would look pretty good, I think. Then of course we need to bring these all the way around again as well. There we go. Alright, so I think the next thing we should do is add a half wall on top of these walls here. Yeah, so basically this will be 2 walls high, right? Yes. Perfect. That's actually exactly what I want. So let's go ahead and bring these all the way around. Making a treehouse over there apparently. Let's see. Oh yeah, don't need them over here actually. Let's see, how can I support this? Let's place a pillar over here for right now. So this will also allow me to place a roof going down from here. Like so. And let's add a pillar. I think we'll just use these ones actually. Yeah. Looks a little bit better. There we go. What do we think? I like it. It's a little hard to see because it's so freaking dark over here, but I'm gonna try to make some more of those lanterns. See if that will help. See, let's add one of these over here. And 2 of these. Same thing over here. On this side. Because over here I would like to do something like this. Then over here, of course, we're gonna use the ridges. Like so. Let's go ahead and fill this in. Some of these guys. Bada bing. And bada boom. And of course add one of these. Let's create some depth here by doing my trick over here. Like so. That looks pretty good. And I don't think I'm gonna use my overhang bits this time around. As much as I like to. I don't think it's gonna suit this building very well, so yeah, we're not gonna use those. There we go. And now I'm debating if I actually want a second floor or just leave it like this. Ooh, I got an idea, maybe. What if we only do like a partial second floor? So we're gonna divide this part here. Let's see here. Like so. Do a nice little archway here. Add these things. That means we can fill this up as well. Let's add a floor on this side here. We can probably do a staircase coming up from here. And we'll actually use the ladders instead of the actual stairs, of course. Because that will save a lot of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need this part to be even actually. Or? Yeah, actually we do need to add one more floor over here. Because something I would like to do over here actually. Let's add a layer of these. And we can create a nice little dormer over here. I think that could look really good. Yes, very nice. Yeah, that's a little similar of what we did in the Mistlands. I think that could look pretty good. It's not really lining up the way I like it to, but I think that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and build a little roof here. So we're gonna add these lovely things. And then the 45 walls. Let's see, do I want a... Yeah, we'll just do a regular roof. Like so. I was thinking about making it round. Like with these things. I mean, they will definitely look good. Especially from this angle. But yeah, like I said, we're just gonna do a regular one. Like a zoo. I guess if anything, one thing that we can do with the backside here, we can just add just a roof going over here. I mean, it's kind of a cheap way of doing detailing, but I think it's alright. You know, I'm not really too concerned about the backside, to be honest, because it's facing the forest. So you're not gonna really see it anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and quickly fill up this roof here. Like so. We could, if we want to, add like a random dormer over here as well. Why are they not lining up? Excuse me. There we go. Where's the corner? There we go. Let's see, what do we think of that? You know what, actually, I like it. Sometimes you don't want to use these too much, like I've done in the past, because there is such a thing called over detailing, in my opinion. Like, as much as you want to add detail as well to create depth, you don't want to overdo it because it just becomes too busy. And that can really change the way a building looks as well. And not in a positive way. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let's knock this wall out here. And we'll do a double window over here as well. I think what I would like to do is use these and then use the dividers in between there. Looks like I don't really have any fine wood on me, so I have to come back to that later. Alright, so that's pretty much this roof done. Go ahead and focus on the second floor here. Actually, it is getting nighttime. Yeah, I think we should be alright though. Right, then up here we're just gonna do a simple wall going all the way around. I have to worry about the windows afterwards. I think I definitely want one over here though. And of course over here. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Actually, no. Let's do a smaller window over here. Like that. Alright, decided to go get some sleep after all, because I don't want to get harassed constantly. Because the dark forest does get quite busy during the night. Let's see. Let's go ahead and add a layer of these. And then I think on top of there we're gonna add the other stuff again. What is it called? Another half wall. There we go. Jesus. We are running a bit low on tar though, so hopefully I can finish the roof though. I don't think I have enough actually, now that I think about it. Maybe? Let's see, how much is this? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 25, 26. So yeah, we're pretty much just got enough actually. Wow. I mean, I'm definitely gonna need to get up some mortar to fill in the windows and stuff, but yeah, I guess we'll probably do that later. But yeah, that also means we can't really afford to waste any. So let's make sure we don't. There we go. Over here, we're just gonna use the smaller roofs. Like so. See, how does that look? Oh yeah. It's definitely coming along nicely. I like it. Making progress. Let's see. And of course up here, add 2 walls. The other side as well. And then of course add the sloped walls. And by the way, I hope you guys had a lovely Halloween if you celebrate it. Today's actually the day after Halloween that I'm recording this. I was hoping to be able to record on Halloween, but yeah, I had some other plans going on. I ended up going to this kind of like a mall or like a shopping street. And there were like a bunch of people in costumes and stuff, and there were like mini shows going on. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I was hoping to do a little bit more on Halloween this year, but yeah, things did not turn out that way. That's okay. Next year I got big plans, like I was also supposed to go to Comic-Con this year, but that did not go either. Next year I would also like to go to some kind of, I forgot what it's called, but it's like this fantasy event thingy, where you basically go dress up in cosplay and stuff, mostly medieval themed, I think, or just fantasy, I guess. But yeah, I would like to do that next year. I got a lot of plans to go to events next year, so that's gonna be awesome. Which is weird, because I'm a super introverted person usually. But I kind of want to experience those kind of things for once in my life, you know? Go out and actually do some stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, right now I'm adding my usual detailing. I think I'm gonna do the same thing as I did on the longhouse and add those things, which is really nice. But yeah, we are pretty much done. Just gotta add some of the final detailing. I would have liked to have a chimney, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I mean a fireplace. I always say chimney for some reason, but I always mean fireplace. But I'm not really sure where to put that at the moment. We can add one over here potentially. This is looking really flat. Yeah, maybe we'll end up doing that actually. I'm not really sure. We're definitely gonna spend another episode at least over here, because I kind of feel inspired now to add more to this town. I mean, to this area. Like, I think I want to put something over here on this side of the lake. I mean, pond. And then over here, I would love to have a little port. I mean, what's the other word for port? Docks. So that way we have access to the lovely lake over here. Which, speaking of, I actually found out about something cool recently. In America, there's something called Lake Michigan. And it's this gigantic lake. And my little area over here kind of reminds me of it. Because, of course, we have a giant lake over here as well. But technically, it's kind of an ocean because it connects to the ocean. But I'm not really sure. I am gonna call this a lake though, because it feels more like a lake. But yeah, Lake Michigan sounds like a really cool place to visit, because it stretches, I think, from Chicago all the way up to Canada, maybe? I might be wrong on that though. I haven't really looked into it, but I just kind of heard about it. But yeah, it sounds really cool. There's a lot of cool places in America. I'm so jealous. Like over here in the Netherlands, it's just flat. I mean, I love my little country, but yeah, at the same time, there's not really much to see. Let's see here. We're gonna add these things over here. Of course, we need something over here as well. See if we can line this up. Like a zoo. See, do I still have some tar left to add some ravens? Yeah, I got 1 tar left. Dang it. There we go. Make sure to add all the pillars in the corners and stuff. But yeah, it does seem I'm gonna have to add some of the final detailings off camera, possibly. Actually, I do think I wanna use my little overhang thingies. Or should we just try to get away with it? I mean, it doesn't look too bad without it, to be honest. Yeah, I think we can get away with it. Let's see, let's get like an aerial view here. Look at that. I feel like I should add another dormer thing here in the middle though. Or actually, let's get up here real quick. Oh, I haven't finished this roof yet. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to line this up up here. So let's see. Gonna have to do add these half walls here. And then we're gonna have to use these ones after all. The 45 walls. There we go, then simply connect them. Like so. Go outside, take a look here. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Add one of those up top here. Apologize if it's a little hard to see from down here, but yeah. You guys know how this works, so I think it's alright. Sweet, I think we're finished. I don't see anything else I can add to this. Besides the fireplace, of course. Which is gonna take me a while to figure out, so I'm not gonna torture you guys with that. Yeah, I think we're looking good. And then next episode I can show you guys a little bit of the progress that we made. And then, yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna decorate this building just yet. Maybe eventually I can bring you guys over to that and we can do some of that together as well. Possibly. Ooh, and the flowers are growing. Well, the seeds, but I'm gonna call them flowers. Looking good. I'm gonna need to remove this fir tree though. There we go. And I guess here in the garage might be a good spot for the portal. See if we can get away with that. There we go. Let's put it over to port and we'll call this forest house. Hey, amazing. And is it sticking to the floor? A little bit, but that's okay. Yes, we are done. Oh, excuse me. Don't hurt my plants. It's rude. Alright, so I would say it's a good time to wrap up this video. This building definitely turned out a lot bigger than I anticipated. Because I initially just wanted to build like a little cottage. But it kind of turned into kind of a tiny mansion, to be honest. But I still liked it and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So yeah, if you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and comment if you want. And also if you're new here and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Alright, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.